Okay, now we have a guy just watching machinery work. He just standing in the middle. No. Oh, he's dead. He's gone. They used the backhoe or the excavator to lift it up. And he's alive. Okay, I don't know how he survived that. What is up, you sexy YouTube mother lovers? Welcome to the first ever Darwin Awards. As we say here on the channel, construction is awesome. Idiots, not so much. When you put those two things together, you might end up... I'm doing Brendan Herrera's whole intro. So I got this idea from Brendan Herrera. He's a gun YouTuber, and he does a series called Darwin Awards, where he shows idiots removing or almost removing themselves from the gene pool. Let's get right into the video. Starting off, we have a crane, and this is the exact reason why you don't overload your cranes. You size them correctly. Okay, it's tipping. Notice how the cab's getting crushed. There's actually nobody in the cab. He's in the other compartment. He's in the control compartment. So it just tipped, and he did fall out of it, as you can see. But he'll be okay. He'll brush it off. Not a self-eliminate, but definitely a Darwin Award, because they should know not to oversize their cranes like this. It didn't even help that he had his extenders out or anything. You oversize the load, it's tipping. Thankfully, no one was hurt in this one. Oh, another crane one. And this guy... So... it looks like he got caught on the tag line when they were trying to haul up some material. I don't know how do you get your leg caught on a tag line? How stupid can you be? So he's just hanging there, no big deal. They'll just let him down and he'll be perfectly fine. He just has to hold on. What are you doing? Oh my god, why? Okay, he's moving, he's alive, so he's fine. He's alive, but he's definitely an idiot. Why are you unraveling yourself mid-air? Just wait until the crane lowers you down, and then take your leg out of it. Just freaking Tarzan that vine, and hold on for dear life. This is why it's called Darwin. You're an idiot for getting caught in the first place, and you're even more of an idiot for letting yourself loose in mid-air. But thankfully he was able to walk away from this, so hopefully he learned his lesson. One of my old coworkers did tell me that they were working on a high-rise, and this did happen as well to an iron worker lifting up some rebar. And the crane guy didn't notice he was hauling up a person until he got to the 8th floor, and then from there he just quickly lowered him back down, and everything was fine. Because the guy didn't try to untie himself. He just held on for dear life and hoped the rope didn't break. Okay, next it looks like Russian writing. Oh, yeah. Poor guy. That hard hat is not helping him at all, unfortunately. I mean, the hard hat's nice, but when you have something that size falling on you, you're done. At least we can rest assured he probably didn't feel a thing. It was just instantly, like the Sopranos say, everything just goes black in an instant. That's why I never liked working below other people. I don't know if I trust you above me. All right, we have I don't know, this guy's working on, looks like he's working on the roads. Looks like the roads aren't fully done based off the grooves where that truck is. He's pointing at something. He's distracted, obviously. Okay, he's still looking. Oh, well, here comes. So, it's not like the cartoons where he just instantly gets flattened. He did get a little bit flat, but he wasn't completely flattened like a cartoon. I like how after it happens, he runs back over him to presumably get out from over him because he ran over something. He's like, oh shoot, let me rerun it over. Double tap. But if you notice the guy and the ladies and the guy at the bottom, like just the pedestrians, they start covering their heads and running. What are you covering your heads for? It's like a bomb just hit and they just, oh, get uncover. So, I don't know. I just think that's kind of funny. It sucks for the guy. That is one of the #1 causes of death or injury in construction is struck by vehicles. And this guy wasn't paying attention, wasn't aware of the heavy machinery around him, and he paid the price, unfortunately. All right, here we have some concrete workers pouring the second floor. And okay, I don't know what happened. Are they simply just putting too much weight on the supports down below where the concrete just flows through? What do you even put down below that? I've never seen them pour concrete like this, so I don't actually know how these are done. My job is usually to go in after this is done and work on everything. So I'm not exactly sure how that even happened, but that's interesting that you can lose an entire floor of concrete as in like a chain reaction. Thankfully no one was hurt, but they're professionals and I know this isn't supposed to happen. All right, they just lifted It looks like this big steel beam. What is that? It looks like some kind of beam or maybe some sheet metal or something. Okay, there. And he steps on it. Why'd you step on it? Oh no. I don't know what this piece of metal is. Maybe it's like an extra piece that gets welded onto some support or something. I don't know what he was thinking. He grabs the tagline and steps on it. Why are you stepping on it? And then he just takes a sled ride. I don't know how many stories. 2 or 3, maybe 10. I don't know how tall this building is, but he takes a ride down. Why didn't they fully pull it onto the building anyways? There's no way this is America because they don't have any barricades around the building. Typically, buildings like this have some kind of barricade around them. And you're not supposed to get within a certain amount of feet from the edge without being tied off. Okay, now we have a guy just watching machinery work. He just standing in the middle. No. Oh, no. Okay, so oh, he's dead. He's gone. They used the backhoe or the excavator to lift it up. And I skip it a little bit, actually. And he's alive. So okay, I don't know how he survived that. Typically, these are used for vehicles to drive over like a trench or a hole or something. And usually they're thick steel, which weighs a lot. Enough to where you can't lift it up as a person. Maybe it was thinner? I don't know. I don't know how he survived. Just having that slam on top of him. Dude's got bones of titanium or something. Don't stand on those when vehicles are passing by them. Even when we use like booms or jigs or whatever, and we would drive over those, they'd still move a little bit. Definitely don't be standing on them. Here we have someone's in a boom lift. And why is it that at that angle? Okay, people are running over there, so this isn't supposed to be like that. Why are they not stopping? They're just slowly tilting? How do you not correct yourself? Or maybe the machine broke? If it was at an angle, it would have already tipped. So this is a very slow fall. And, I mean, eventually, okay, cameraman's moving a little bit closer. And there it goes. So it fully tips. The guys fall out, but they were actually tied down, and they had the harnesses on, and that saved their lives, so I don't know how. Well, it's a pretty big one, too. I'm not sure how that boom lift ended up tipping like that. It looked like uneven surfaces. It didn't look like they were near a building at all, unless they just drifted that so far apart. Thankfully, they were strapped in. They were tied down. That's why you always tie down, because you'll get catapulted. If they weren't tied down, they would have launched. Here we have a guy who's looking, again, on the middle of the road, looking at some pipe. And here comes a backhoe. Yeah. Poor guy. Never saw it coming. Now we have some place, it looks like China. They're working. The guy catches fire somehow, doing something. And his one coworker's just standing there, not doing anything, just kind of brushing his teeth, hanging out. Dude grabs some water to help him out. And that... okay, that wasn't water. What are you doing? Do not trust this guy. Sometimes you got to keep your friends close and your enemies closer. This guy is an enemy, 100%. He kept his enemy right on his tail. This was definitely a hit job, 100%. This is why Firewatch training is so important. And this is why you're supposed to mark what your water is, so you don't pour something flammable. What did you even pour on him? All right, here we have some guys doing... Oh, that was quick. That was really quick. So we got some guys pouring cement, and this guy has a pole. What is that pole? I don't know what that pole is for. Is that like the float? The extended float or something? Why does he have it right now? Maybe he's picking up and moving it. Definitely be aware of the power lines in your area. It had to have been a metal pole because he lifted it up and immediately, I mean, you can see the fire and everything. It arcs straight down, exploded him in flames, and yeah, he's instantly gone. You would never think pouring cement that you would be electrocuted by a telephone pole, but you never know what's going to happen, and you always got to pay attention. That's a closed casket for sure. All right, here we have some goofballs about to throw a whole cement bag on somebody. Ugh. Oh man, that hurt me. Why would you do that? You just broke this guy's shoulder, he broke his back, maybe his knees. Stupid. Let's throw this cement bag that 2 guys need to carry onto somebody a floor down. Yeah, it doesn't seem like that much, but that's a lot of weight. That's a lot of inertia, a lot of power slamming down on top of you. That's stupid. Anyways, make sure to subscribe, and I also have merch. If you're in the trades and you want some crazy merch, I'll leave it linked in the description down below. Just check it out, that's all I ask. If you hate it, that's fine. Actually, let me know if you hate it. If you think it sucks, let me know. If you think it's awesome, let me know. And make sure if you do get it, DM me and send me some pictures. I'll definitely shout you out on any future videos. I'll even make a dedicated video specifically for you. I'll see you, sexy YouTube mother. I'll see you, whatever. Get out of here.